Welcome to the Guys with Glasses podcast. We got some new faces with us. No name Josh. And that's Robert, which we need to figure out a name for him. And this is Cassie. And it's the first time we've ever done this podcast, so it might be a little bit awkward. With these two, anyway. But let's get into it. What have you guys been playing this last couple of days, I guess?
Well, basically I've just been playing, introduced into Tenertia and Broforce, and just a little bit of League here and there.
Yeah. How did you... When we played it, you ended up getting Broforce, right?
Not yet. I haven't bought it yet.
That's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I haven't bought it either. I keep playing on your thing.
Well, yeah, but you live here, so that's no big deal. So, I mean, we share two different libraries, so it's whatever. But it's unacceptable for Robert.
Well,
it is hard as hell on hard, isn't it?
Yeah. And
I die a lot on the regular, so.
Yes. And then Tenertia was a game we played at PAX, and it was awesome. Have you bought that? No.
No. Not at all.
Although I did get it for free, so I can't really blame you for that. It's awesome. It's a hardcore platformer with no jump button. You have to use rockets to propel yourself across each platform.
It's really hard.
It is
I
really
die
hard.
a lot on that one too.
Low gravity environment.
Yeah. I suck at it after the first level. The stupid laser beams kill me every time. I can't bounce fast enough.
It was sad. At PAX, could not get done in the first level done within 15 minutes. Then played it last night, and it literally only took like maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
No t-shirt.
Yeah, I got a free t-shirt. No,
Josh
not
got a
wearing
t-shirt.
it, but I did get a free t-shirt.
He begged the guy for a t-shirt.
And he gave me one, and she was all upset because I didn't ask for one for her.
Which is rude.
But he only had XLs left, and smalls.
So, I...
Wash it on hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you've been playing a ton of Dishonored.
So, I know that one, I'm a little late to the game, but it was on such a good deal on Steam. I think I got it for like $6 for the entire thing. Of course, now they have the Game of the Year edition on sale, and I don't have any more money. But, dude, the game is awesome. You just killing bitches. I'm not very good at being sneaky, so there's achievements for not killing anybody throughout the entire game. I don't know how you do that. That is impossible. Impossible. And I was trying to do it with the sleep darts, but I can't hold more than like 10 of them, and there's a lot more bad guys than that.
And she sucks against dogs.
And the dogs eat your face. Like, get you once. The dogs even catch your scent, and you're dead. At least when I play.
She almost threw a controller through the ceiling.
Scared the crap out of me.
It scared me because she jumped so hard. Because she like leaned around the corner
Yeah,
and the dog
and it was
was
right there in front of my face and just...
Now,
And it ate me.
when you're trying to get through the whole level or the whole game without killing anyone, does that include dogs? Are you not allowed to kill dogs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I assume it's everybody in the game, so I assume it includes the dogs.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Well,
It would be a...
Yeah.
What are you, choking out the dog? Ah!
put it to sleep.
Old Yeller, just go out.
Well, you can do that, like, so you can sneak behind people when you chokehold them and you knock them out, but it's so hard to be able to, you have to upgrade your boots so your boots are silent, and I've been using my stuff, like, more ammo instead of stealth.
Yeah, Cassie likes shooting the shit out of everything. That was what she
I
did
was trying not to kill the civilians.
That's what she did in Tomb Raider. It was just like...
Yeah, but everybody in Tomb Raider really was a bad guy.
It's true.
There was no civilians. They were all bad guys.
Your sister was the same way. It was like, fuck sneaking in. I'm just gonna mow down everybody. I'm gonna run in there with my machine gun.
Hey man, do what you gotta do to get it done.
I guess. What else did we play? Let's see. Oh, we got Dance Central.
So, I really like the new Dance Central. The Kinect movement thing works a whole lot
Like the
better than...
waving?
Yep, the waving stuff works a whole lot better than the last couple of ones. And the voice commands are smoother, and of course it has better songs. It's not all 80s terrible crap.
It's the best music to get your
No,
jam on.
no.
See?
It's
He's
not,
on your page with the 80s music.
Yeah, but
See?
it's not even good 80s music. It's like all the terrible crap.
One-hit wonders.
80s, yeah. Now
What are you
it's
talking about? It was
now
like-
it's like
They had Lady
lower-
Gaga and all that
Yeah,
stuff
I
in the
don't like
first
Lady
one.
Gaga. She sucks. It
You
has-
just like it because it has titanium on it.
I do really like that song. It's true, and it has Lord on it. It has Royals,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it has Selena Gomez, and I love Selena Gomez.
Which Selena Gomez song does it have?
I don't
The
remember.
repeat beep?
No, not that one. But I love that song.
Oh,
I'd be
man.
excited if that was on there.
Yeah,
And the dance moves, the name of the dance moves are so awesome. The,
Dirty Dog.
I like the bromance one.
Oh yeah.
Romance.
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty awesome. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I still feel like it doesn't teach me dancing. I
No,
feel like
well-
I'm flailing like
Okay,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
well, the moves are nothing that you would ever do if you actually went dancing. They're pretty ridiculous.
I feel like what do you call it? The wacky wavy inflatable fun man,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, you were actually dancing okay.
It's 'cause
I
I'm a
looked
lady.
like a ridiculous idiot. I can
Because I'm a
tell.
lady and you're
A
not.
white guy.
Yeah. You don't have any moves, man.
I
That
know.
would be hilarious.
What?
Rachel Black song or whatever it is. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Oh
Put
yeah.
that in there.
That would be amazing.
I know.
Do I choose the front seat or the back seat? It was a horrible like
YouTube like
Oh.
music video.
music video, and
couple
she just
years
got
ago.
made fun of,
Gosh.
just reamed for it.
YouTube stuff. Oh, so the game that I found at PAX that I really liked, a lot different than Tenertia and Broforce, is Poof versus the Cursed Kitty. It is a what?
It's weird
It is awesome.
and it's funny.
So it's really cute. It kind of looks like a Behemoth game, like the graphics. Yeah, it's very Castle Crashers esque, artsy wise. But you're playing a little dog knight guy, and you have to protect this little kitty cat that's been given to you. And he lays golden eggs, so all of the monsters are envious and they want to steal your kitty cat so they can have the golden eggs.
Oh,
And
sound interesting.
and you just have to protect the cat, and the monsters are like giant flies and these little green dudes that I hate because they move really fast.
and you
and
lay golden
ghosts.
poops.
And you lay poops to slow them down, and so you have to work on strategy. So you plant these
Placement.
turrets, and you have to poop around the turret so that you slow down the monsters and they die fast before they get to your kitty cat.
It's very,
It's
gotta
really
be
fun.
strategic with those poops.
It's true. It's true. It's amazing.
When I don't want to play Dishonored because it takes hours, Poof is nice because I can play it for just a couple minutes.
That's the best thing about Broforce. You can pick it up, play a level. Except for you last night. I accidentally put it on hard, and it's like the first or second time you played it.
Oh
It's like,
yeah,
he's just getting mowed down. I'm like,
ridiculous. Person upon person, just suicide, just running through.
I know. I hate it when the suicide bombers get you. It's
Yeah.
brutal.
Or yeah,
Just a
just
stupid drill
Yeah.
thing that comes up from there. Yeah.
I hate it when you get terrible people that don't work. And you have Brones, the stupid whip doesn't work for anything.
Hey,
No, the
that's-
worst
the
one-
worst one is that
The lady with the leg.
I didn't get the lady yet. I haven't unlocked her.
Oh man,
No.
it's,
Just avoid it.
you basically just have to fly through the level.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're toast.
And you can't even really fly. She goes like maybe an inch off the screen, and
Yeah.
then she just shoots through the ground, and then you fall into the pit
Mhm.
that you dig yourself.
Yep. And die.
Yeah.
That's mostly what happens.
And her special is just the rocket launcher. That shoots into the ground.
I know. What the hell? It's useless. Because even worse, it makes a bigger pit, or it blows out like a bridge on you, and you're like,
You know the worst thing was I got her and could not beat. Well, first of all, could not beat the boss at all, and I get hurt, instantly beat the boss. It took me like 2 seconds.
It was really funny. He's like, God damn it. And then he's like just flying with the leg and just mowed down like
Yeah.
all the little propane tanks and it blows up the chopper. It was awesome. He's like, oh, okay.
That worked, I guess.
Alright, I guess that's it for the what we played this week, and the news is coming up. Alright, we're back from the break. We're going to do some news. So, what did you want to talk about? I know what you wanted to talk about. Come on now.
The swatting thing. So, this kid, this stupid idiot, 15-year-old, was called in a bomb threat on this other dude on Twitch because he was kicking his ass or whatever. And now he's sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. And I don't know how I feel about it.
His pictures were so sad. He's
yeah,
just like bawling his eyes out, and I'm just like...
Well, I mean, it's really stupid, and the other person's dad got shot, and that's, I mean, really terrible. Somebody could have died. It's a really stupid thing to do, but he's just a stupid 15-year-old kid. So it's really complicated situation.
I feel like they gave him that just so that people would see it, and all these kids would stop doing it. But I'm sure they'll appeal, and somebody will go, okay, this is ridiculous. You didn't do anything. I mean, he did something stupid and horrible because the dad ended up getting shot. But at least the guy didn't die. I mean, that would be way horrible.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think they'll give him less. He's only 15. That's so freaking brutal.
Well, and it's so awful because, I mean, when he does get out, or if he gets out, he's going to be screwed. He's not going to have any kind of job experience. He's not going to have finished school. I mean, he's going to be shit out of luck, man.
Well, he's labeled as a terrorist, too.
Yeah.
So I
That's rough.
don't know how you get a job.
What kind of...
I'd like to work here at McDonald's. What, are you going to blow it up?
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
Background check terrorist, eh?
Yeah, exactly. They'll call the cops on you while you're waiting in the office, you know? This is going to be horrible.
Man.
It's just sad. It's sad. It's an upsetting situation for every party involved.
Alright, we're going to move from sad
Yeah.
to kind of funny and a little bit weird, because I don't know. So, I don't know if anybody's heard. I'm sure everybody has at this point, but the DDoS attacks on Microsoft and LOL and Battle.net and just everybody. Anything that's big on the internet got screwed. And, what is it? The Lizard Crew is taking...
Lizard Crew.
Lizard Crew or
Or
Lizard
Lizard
Squad?
Squad.
Lizard Squad, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Careful, they might not like that. Get their name
Come
wrong.
attack our website.
The A-team of the internet. But, I mean, I just don't understand why you would do it. Like, it just seems stupid.
Yeah. No, there's no... As far as I can see, there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
Reasoning. Just for fun, I guess. I
Just
don't know.
trolling millions of people.
Irritating millions of people that spend their money to play games and enjoy themselves.
Oh, look what I can do.
Guess what, guys? No game today. You have to go outside.
Yeah, because they didn't even say they like tried to steal anything. It was just like, hey, we got a sweet.
At least it was during the summer. You're able to go do something. Imagine if it was like dead winter. You're snowed
Especially
in,
here, yeah.
you have some internet or something, and then can't servers down.
It's like here. If it snows bad, you're trapped inside. It's awful. But yeah, we're not in Seattle, by the way. We're on the other side. We're in Eastern Washington,
Well,
so
no,
it
if
actually
it
gets
snows in
snow.
Seattle too, people freak out
That's true.
because there's like half of an inch on the ground. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody sees the first flake of snow, they're like, I gotta get home before it really snows. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. But the DDoS, it's just funny. Like, I kind of feel like the same way about that World of Warcraft where they attack the funeral procession.
Oh, because the guy
was a douche.
She's a douche in real life, but then passed away, and then they held the whole funeral thing in game, and then they got raided.
Okay, when I die, I don't want my funeral to be online. I want there to be a real, actual thing. I want there to be real people that actually like me and want to come to my funeral, by the way.
Well, I'm sure they're... well, maybe not. He was kind of a dick. I read some of his forum stuff, and I was like, I mean, this was years ago when WoW was like, you know,
Way
the
back in
thing.
the day.
Yeah.
Never play it.
I'm gonna move to something that infuriates me. The new 3DS pisses me off so freaking bad because we just bought that Zelda
Well,
edition.
It's so stupid because there's so little games that I like for the 3DS as it is, and now they're not going to make any more at all.
Well, so they're gonna make some that'll work on both, and some that'll only work on the old 3DS, and then I'm sure Nintendo's gonna be like, we're gonna move on with the Nintendo 3DS and new one. I think it's a horrible mistake. First of all, you're alienating 44 million people who bought the original.
Yeah.
Or the
I'm not
3DS
going to
XL.
spend another $250, $300 to buy another stupid handheld thing that I'm never going to use.
Well, that's what I think. Because all they're adding is a joystick and 2 buttons. It's
Yeah.
like, you only did that just to make a new one. And
Yeah.
you made it so that people can't play games.
Well, and people, I mean, there are a ton of people that are just strictly Nintendo, love Nintendo. And I do love Nintendo, but it's for a nostalgic thing. I mean, that's what I grew up playing. But now, they haven't done anything that impressed me in a really long time.
What are you talking about? You played
Okay.
the crap out of like Kirby
Okay,
and
Kirby, I do
Yoshi's
like the new
Island.
Kirby. No, I didn't. I didn't finish Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island is meh.
Oh, well.
It's cute. There's plenty of cuteness in it. That's.
What else? Oh,
I
Zelda.
did like Zelda.
Yeah.
So I bought the Zelda edition of the 3DS, the XL, and I do really like that. I did play the shit out of Link Between Worlds.
Yep. Yep.
I do like that one. But, I mean...
I know, they took forever to release any games for the 3DS. And now that they've released, like, oh, hey, here's a handful of Nintendo decent games, they're like, whole new system, F you guys, you know, and it just pisses me off. I hate it. They did it with the DS, too. It was like, the DS, then the DS Lite, and that's fine. And then they were like, oh, the DS Lite's been out for 6 months. DSi comes out, and you can't play any of your, or a bunch of the old games. It's
kind of the same thing that happened when they went from Microsoft went from the Xbox to the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a list of games that would work. It was
Yeah.
just like a hit or miss.
Yeah.
So until they started releasing the greatest hits or
Well,
whatever
even
they
the
were.
PS2 did that. When they went from the fat PS2, the original, to the slim one, there was games that wouldn't work on both systems. Like The Sims busting out. I was super excited when I was like 14 to go buy it, and I have one of the fat ones and I can't play it. I was so
weird.
pissed.
I don't understand. It just seems like ridiculous to totally like alienate
Your
people.
consumers.
Yeah. I mean, it's just nuts to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Like, to the I have not bought a DS. Since last portable gaming device that I bought for Nintendo was a Game Boy SP.
oh yeah. Yeah.
I had not bought one since then. I either like borrowed it and played like Pokemon or something, or got one. My friend gave me one broken, and I just fixed it.
So before the DS I have now, the last handheld thing I had was a Game Boy Advance. One of the
there you
indigo
go.
covered one, and I played the shit out of Harry Potter.
That was actually good. I have a when what do you call it? Game Crazy went out of business. They were like selling everything at ridiculous clear out prices, and there happened to be one down the street, and I was friends with one of the guys, and he calls me and he goes, "You have to get down here. All of our Game Boy stuff is like 80% off right now." And I went down there, and they had all these different types of micro Game Boy Advanced. I think they were, or they're SPs. I can't remember. But anyway, they were only like, I think it was like $5 for each one. So I bought them, and they had all the different plates, and they are sitting in a box in my closet. All except for one, and I only used it a handful of times before I got the DSi. And yeah, it's sad, but it's true.
There's so many games that we've bought and we've only played a handful of times. Like, all our Wii U games. I mean, how often have we played those? We did play the crap out of the Mario Kart when we first got it, but after that it's just been kind of sitting.
I know. Well, yeah, it's not as like it's not as engaging, I guess. We don't have friends over all the time, so playing like 4 players on one screen isn't like a huge deal to us.
Well,
and no one else has a Wii U, so we can't like
well, and
play
you have
online
to
with
use the
anybody.
Wii the Wii controllers. You can't use another Wii U controller, and it's really stupid.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Nintendo making mistakes all over the place. You can only have one of the gamepads hooked up.
Oh, I did not know.
You have to use the Wiimotes otherwise.
That is retarded.
And it doesn't work very well for like the driving. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
That's why Josh never gets the Wii U controller.
Yeah. I'm always driving with the fucking wheel.
I take my gamepad.
And I don't have the little attachment that makes it like better.
Oh.
So it's even worse, you know. I'm just.
You're like, just to move like
Yeah,
2 inches.
exactly. Or like one side you'll like barely twist it and it's like, and then the other side it's like you have to turn it all the way this way to get it to like track that
Yeah,
direction.
he still wins.
Yeah.
I never win. I suck. I love playing games, but I suck at them apparently. Can't win anything.
Just competitive. I mean, you're okay at everything. Well, I mean, you're getting you're getting much better.
You're okay. Well,
You didn't die a ton in Tomb Raider. You died a ton in Gears of War.
Yeah.
Gears of War.
Yeah, she had
That game
serious
is-
trouble with that.
I'm not very good at the shooting. It's
Yeah.
not my strong.
It's the double joysticks that screw with people.
And my hands
Yeah.
are small, and it just makes it hard.
I hate when they're like, oh, let's just make it like default settings for inverted controls.
Yeah.
Who likes that? Who likes
Nobody
that?
Apparently
does
people that like to
inverted.
play World of Tanks, because I had to switch it when we were playing World of Tanks at
Yeah.
PAX. I'm like, why am I going backwards? It was very annoying. And it's very confusing. Oh, Far Cry. When we played Far Cry 4, it was inverted, and what the hell, man? Like, oh, I want to look down to shoot. Oh, okay, I'm not looking down.
I'm looking at the sky.
Oh, I'm trying to not shoot my elephant. Oh, okay, thanks.
That's
Yeah.
the best part.
Oh, it's sad. Shooting your elephant.
Killing your elephant.
It's not cool.
No.
Poaching your own elephant.
Alright, we're moving on to the upcoming. We're taking another break because it is hot as Hades in here. Oh, alright, we're back from the break, and now we're going to talk about some upcoming games that everybody's excited for. Maybe not everybody, but I am excited for it. And I think you're going to probably end up getting it, correct? The Destiny's coming out next Tuesday, so...
Yeah.
Did you get to play it at all during
I
the beta
have
time?
not played it at all. I've seen, well, when it first was announced, I saw some, and then it was like 6 months later, they released some gameplay for it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like super excited for it, but everybody else is talking it up so much that I feel
It's
like
going to
I'm
let
gonna,
you down.
I'm
Yeah.
either gonna get it and be either
Pleasantly surprised?
or let down terribly.
Yeah, that's what happened with like lots of games. I think the pro is the open world is just fun. Like you kind of just cruising around. It's kind of like World of Warcraft, but like you're playing Halo basically, and it's fun. And there's like all sorts of little missions, and it's kind of narrated. What I like about it is that they added story, but it's light enough that you're not like pissed when you can't hear it over somebody talking.
And Peter Dinklage is one of the voice actors.
Yes. Yeah, he is, and that's pretty awesome. So, but I like this is my problem with Star Wars: The Old Republic is there's like a massive story going on, and you're playing it it's an MMO, so you got tons of people, and if you're in a group, everybody votes on what you want to say, and if someone's trying to troll you, like I have my brothers and Dylan, and I was trying to go light, so they were all like, give us the effing money or we're gonna kill you kind of thing, and I was like, God damn it, and they'd talk over the whole thing, because they're like, we already played this part, you just weren't here for it.
That's the thing that sucks too, is like, because the story's so good,
Yeah.
like with Star Wars, that it's really easy to get it interrupted and then just get irritated over it.
Yeah, I hated playing with them. I mean, this is the whole reason why I stopped playing it, was the fact that I couldn't play with a group of people and have fun. Like, it was just irritating.
Mostly it's because his brothers are buttholes.
Yeah, Nick and Mark will troll the crap out of you if they can. It's...
Out of you.
Oh, they troll you. They
I
always
guess that's
make
true.
fun of you.
Troll
I-
anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Even playing Magic with them is a pain in the ass.
I know. I've gotten so angry I threw my cards. So.
Well,
This is like the first time Eric met me.
No.
Somebody, it was like the first time like a couple people had known us, and I'm just like, fuck this shit, throw my cards all over the room, and they're just like, okay, because
Josh is not a very good loser.
Mark backstabbed
None
the
of them
crap
are.
out of me, dude. He's like, I
no
want
one-
to attack you if you don't attack me,
Yeah, right.
and I attack John, and then he just like. I attacked with everything to kill John, and so everything's tapped, and then Mark just destroyed me, and I hated it, but
That's Mark. That's how he plays.
That's why I don't ever trust them.
I shouldn't, because he
And that's why
does
I
it
play
to me in
my life
Risk,
game
too.
deck. Then I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it takes all of us to kill her. If
My deck is awesome.
she'll be in like hundreds of points for
Dude.
life. It's ridiculous. Back to Destiny, though.
So, the one thing that I was worried about is it like turning out to be kind of like Defiance, which everyone was like, "Oh, Defiance is gonna be so cool," and they came out with this different kind of thing where they're gonna release TV series. Their TV series was gonna coincide with the additions to the game and missions and stuff, and it fell.
Well, they didn't do that.
Yeah, it just was terrible.
They didn't do it, and that's what. I mean, Mark and Nick, of course, will be like they still play it, which is insanity.
Yeah, I don't know how. That's
But it's just when you promise, like, oh, we're gonna have the show directly influence the game, or the game directly influence the show. You have to do it. Otherwise, it's a huge letdown.
Yeah.
Damn dog. But the big letdown to me was, oh, you can have a 6-man team, and I was like, finally, all of us can play at one time. And then we went to join a map or join a mission, and you can only have 3 people.
This was in the Destiny.
Destiny beta, and they're keeping that way as far as I've read. So it's obnoxious, and I don't know. I don't like the 6-player games you can play are team deathmatch, and I just don't like the way it plays. I'm horrible at it, so I just die constantly.
Hopefully, they're just trying to save the 6-man teams for like end game stuff, just so they can have something to release like 2-3 months after and be like, oh, here's all this extra stuff for end game that we put together, which could have just been released. Like, it's like how all the MMOs really turn out. To
You know
me,
what,
it seems
Petra?
like.
Get out of here. Go on your bed. Go on your bed. Now I'm gonna have to edit this out. Get. Go on your bed. Go lay down. But yeah, I agree. They're saving it to do the end game crap, and it's gonna drive me insane.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do a season pass. I didn't see anything about it yet, but if they do a season's pass,
It may be worth. I've never bought a season's pass.
I'm
for
gonna
any
kill
game.
this dog.
I did for The Walking Dead and for Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, but that's the season
Different,
pass
I
is
mean, 'cause
just
then you're
for the
buying the game basically.
yeah, you're buying all the episodes. But like with Mark and Nick, they did season passes for Last of Us, but it only gave them a certain amount of content, and now you have to pay for all the extra DLC,
Yeah.
which is totally stupid. They're making them pay for weapons packs and masks, and they're like, why did we pay for a season's pass if we're not gonna get all this extra
Yeah.
stuff that you paid? I think it's like an extra $20 or something, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's between 20 to almost the cost of a whole new game, depending on if, like with Modern Warfare and those
Mhm.
games, because the map packs are like $20 a piece.
Yeah.
Every time they release one, so you basically are paying a full $60 to get the map packs, just when they release. When you don't even need them to enjoy the game to play multiplayer.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you need them once you start playing because it'll kick you out of matches when you
Yeah.
don't have the. Like if one of your buddies is the host and he has all of them, it'll just boot you out. When,
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but I mean, it's basically what you were talking about before. Robert, you wanted to talk about WoW.
Alrighty, the new expansion of WoW. Was it Warlords of or can't remember off the top of my head. But anyways,
It's of course right when you're
Yeah.
about to talk about it. Yeah.
But
We
anyways,
need a
I'm
table
sure
for
if anybody
laptops.
if anybody's like enjoys WoW or is interested in it, then they know what it is.
And if you don't, you can definitely look it up.
Yeah.
Google. I mean, seriously.
But probably the best thing that I like out of the new expansion coming up is they are upgrading the character models. So they're, from what I've seen, they're starting off with the first like 8 characters that were in the original release, like Warcraft Vanilla
Yeah.
is what they call it. And they're just making them, they're just cleaning them up, trying to make them match like what they've released recently, like with Mists of Pandaria and like goblins and the worgans and whatnot.
I'm excited about that. This is something that they need to do like every set of years. Like say every 5 years you need to just go through and just redo the graphics and make it look nice for the modern, world.
I mean,
You don't have to like make it so amazing that you need a high-end computer because that's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it so that everybody can play it, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But everybody can play the current build in 2003.
Yeah, exactly.
And now that it's 2014, it's like now you could probably definitely upgrade. None of those computers are probably even working anymore.
Well, what's nice is that it's they're also going to give you the option of being able, like, if you set your graphics to low in the settings, that you'll be able to basically take off the new character model renderings, and that way they kind of go back to like original, so it doesn't.
So if you
really,
have a 2003
yeah,
computer,
wreak havoc on your gaming, your frames. Other than that, they're gonna kind of weed out some of the stats and kind of make them more manageable, so you're not sitting there like, I have 100,000
life.
yeah, 100,000 life, and the boss has like 2,683,000, and yeah, stuff like that, and where you're doing like 100,000 and like 1,076.
Oh yeah, and the damage.
Yeah, damage per second and all that stuff. Trying to make it more manageable back to kind of like what you were first seeing.
Yeah.
And
I liked Vanilla the best, to be honest. I kind of stopped playing it after Cataclysm came out.
I stopped after Burning Crusades.
Oh, Burning Crusades. Yep, that's
first-
it. My uncle drugged me back in because he, got all banged up. He broke a bunch of ribs in a leg. So he's like, hey, I'm playing WoW now, so you should totally buy Cataclysm and play with me. So I ended up playing for another 6 months, and it sucks your life away, man. I try not to play any of those MMOs anymore because I'll all of a sudden have no time for anything else.
Yeah, it definitely requires you to put in effort and time. And I heard someone talking about it, and I read it online, but a lot of people are using their skills that they've used and developed in MMOs, like managing guild inventory and money income and playing the markets, buying the auction houses and stuff, and they're using that in their resumes to kind of portray their analytical and management skills.
That's amazing. You're like, I'd like to be a stockbroker.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at these amazing Warcraft skills I showed off. I feel like That actually might work
You
because
should dedicate so much time to it.
Yeah, I mean, people put in hours upon hours. You just, as long as you're able to talk it, you
yeah, it's
don't
like,
see why you're not able to.
well, FTL or not FTL, Eve Online.
Yeah.
People run huge banking systems, and I mean, just that alone, it's like a real banking market. It's just insanity. Like, I don't know how you can, like, I understand why you'd be able to use it on a resume because you have to
Yeah.
manage so much. Obviously, if you're the guy who sets up the whole banking thing and then you steal all the money and disappear, you don't want to put that on your resume. But I feel like if you're the honest banker, you can probably pull it off.
Honest banker.
Well, I mean, honest enough. I am probably the only one excited for the next game, Middle Earth, Shadows of Mordor. It's awesome
Wear a
looking.
T-shirt. One of their T-shirts.
Yeah. Did you play it? No, you didn't.
No, I
play
got it from PAX.
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't sure if you played it
No,
at PAX.
we were busy. I didn't get the chance to.
Yeah. It looks awesome, and I really enjoy the fact that you can. Every time you fight somebody, if you don't kill them, it affects their future. So if you burned a guy but he didn't die, he will be most likely afraid of fire. So you can use fire to like screw with him, or you can take over these people. So if you go into like a castle and you take over the captain and you kill his commander, and then he becomes the high rank or whatever, it'll like the whole unit will shift in attitude. So you'll be like he might be more ruthless than the last one, and he might like be better at fighting, and you'll have to deal with him. You don't really know, and it's kind of really cool that they add that twist in.
Yeah.
Does that work with, like, do you have allies in the game? Does that work with your allies as well? Like, if you make a mistake and they get burned, or something like that happens, or, like, if you kill someone that they may be, like, partially aligned with, do they, like, hate you, or?
So, what I've seen so far, there's no allies. You're just like a wandering
cold-blooded
spirit. Well, what happened is like, your whole family and you get killed, right, by some dudes. And then some thing resurrects you. You're excited for Beyond Earth. But
I'm so excited. Okay, so that one is still, a month and a half away. But I play the crap out of Civ, and I'm so excited for Beyond Earth because there's going to be so many different things that you can do. It's not going to be the same game over and over. And it doesn't matter. I still play the shit out of Civ anyways. But there's so many new aspects to Beyond Earth. I just can't wait. I'm excited. I'm going to spend so much time on that. My homework's going to suffer.
Yeah. I mean, she's played almost as much time on Civ as I have.
I bought it
Like
year
a year and a
ago.
half after. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. I
She
love
plays
it.
it all the time. Other than when she's playing Dishonored or
Well,
Tomb Raider.
Dishonored I just started playing this week. I mean, and I'll have it finished. That's the thing I like about Civ is there's the replayability on it is just so high because you just keep going, you keep doing it, and it's just you can go a different way with it every time. Play different, civilization, and I have all the expansions, so I can play all the different peoples.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. You guys slept through the panel on it, so.
Hey, I
Yeah.
watched most of it. I was just nodding.
Yeah, it was really warm in there.
Guys, like.
It's not because I
Yeah.
wasn't interested. I was very interested. I was just.
She actually slept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Well, it didn't help
Don't
that
judge
we
me.
sat in the oven for,
Yeah.
what was that, an hour?
The fart box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was brutal. Just waiting in line.
I know. I love that. Cards or the what is it? Cards of Humanity or
Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity. The ones they gave out last year. It's like 60,000 nerds farting in a tin can. You know, and I was like, that's exactly what this convention is.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I was sad they didn't give out any Cards Against Humanity in the swag bags this year.
They didn't give out anything. It was bad.
Man.
We weren't even able to get me a swag bag because the
we
line
didn't.
was like,
Well, we didn't get ones for ourselves either.
it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
Well,
for
yeah,
coupons and a
there was
pack of
coupons,
magic cards.
magic cards, and the bag, and that was
Yeah,
it.
because I don't have enough magic cards. I need to go stand in line with a billion
Yeah,
fucking
for
people.
2 hours just
Yeah.
to get a bag.
One of the shining moments of PAX, though, was that panel we went to about the games you hate to love.
Okay, that was really fun. I really liked it. I didn't sleep through that one.
No, you didn't.
I stayed awake.
But that one was funny.
It was funny.
'Cause Restaurant Empire, that was amazing.
Okay, the day after we got back from PAX, I found that game on Steam on sale. I'm like, that's awesome. I kind of want to buy it just to see how terrible it is.
I know, yeah. Oh, man. There were some other ones, too.
Mortal
Manhunt.
Kombat 3.
Mortal Kombat 3, yeah.
I know I said I don't like fighting games, but I do really like Mortal Kombat. I played the shit out of Mortal Kombat when I was a little kid.
That was when it was really good, I think. I played the one DC versus Mortal Kombat, and I wasn't a
that
fan
one.
of it. It just wasn't Mortal Kombat.
I never liked when they mixed Mortal Kombat with
Anything?
anything.
Yeah. It's like
Get
when,
over here!
it's like when they do that with Tekken, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
I like Tekken, but...
They throw in Star Wars in there. Or no, that wasn't Tekken. That was.
Oh, yeah,
God, off the top
No
of my head,
idea
I
what you're
can't
talking
remember.
I can't think of it. But yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they
It's-
threw in Yoda and like the Force Unleashed guy.
Yeah, it was just sad. I was like, oh, why do you gotta do this? We're out of time. So, this is No Name Josh.
Cassie.
And Robert.
We'll be seeing you next time. It'll be less awkward, I promise.
Maybe. No promises. No promises.